Hey, it's Jessica Marshall, the Times Union's resident figure skating expert, at least for the next week as the Milano Cortina Olympics continue. Today, I want to talk very specifically about what we saw in the final of the men's event. Everybody, even myself included, thought that the USA's Ilia Malinin was going to run away with the gold medal. That is absolutely not what happened. Malinin fell twice, made several mistakes, and ended up far from the podium in 8th place. It was devastating for him. You could see it on his face. Now, he does have one gold medal already in the team competition, so he is an Olympic gold medalist. That is something to be so proud of, but I can imagine how disappointed he is right now in his performance. And even though I am not an Olympic-level athlete, I have been a competitive figure skater for decades now. I know what it is like to go out there on the ice, absolutely prepared for the competition, only to have your brain completely hijack the performance. The anxiety gets to you, and it takes you to a place where you no longer know if you even know how to skate. You don't know where you are in time and space. You cannot feel your legs. You don't know which direction you're going in. The anxiety just shuts you down, and that's exactly what happened to Ilia Malinin. He has admitted this. Simone Biles, who is in many ways the parallel to Ilia Malinin in her sport, gymnastics, she has talked a lot about this herself and her experience, which happened to her at the Tokyo Games. There's a whole Netflix documentary about it. I highly recommend that you watch it. Figure skater Amber Glenn, who is going to compete in the ladies' event this week, she's talked a lot about the anxiety that she feels when she steps on the ice. She has to tell herself that it is just figure skating. She's not being chased by a bear. The way our bodies are wired, when you step out on the ice, it can be as terrifying as being chased by a bear. I still have a hard time talking about the experiences that I have had, and I probably have felt 1/8 or even 1/16 of the pressure that Ilia Malinin has felt. He'll be back on the ice in March for the World Championships. He still is a top-level, amazing athlete. He's still going to break barriers in this sport. The performance at the Olympics, in my opinion, does not detract from any of his successes or how I feel about how good he is in this sport. What happened to Ilia Malinin may feel like a failure to him. It may look like a failure on the surface, but it's not a failure. It's just being human. If anybody, again, has any questions about the figure skating competition at the Milano Cortina Olympics, about any of the athletes, about any of the performances, the results, any of the technical aspects of the sport, please don't hesitate to leave your questions in the comments or email me at podcast@timesunion.com.